This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Rams. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys with 2 straight home losses to start the year, hoping to have better luck on the road here in week 3. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys off to a much better start, 2-0 through 2 weeks of football.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the number 1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 16 carries, 67 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. You talk about this Rams defense. They've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
How about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the former Gator, their rookie quarterback from Florida.
And we're talking about a young man who's been the talk of the NFL here in September. Came in and looked right at home. His team's 2-0. He's playing well. What's the big thing for him now, though? Not to become complacent. And I think the coaching staff has been working on exactly that.
This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Baldwin. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
And 8 yards to go.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Baldwin. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They run for the first time with Ty Chandler. And a good run here as they rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
That's a very nice game there, a confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way you press the hole, absolutely perfect.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Looking to throw. Baldwin. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And the Rams at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. Trucks over it. Touchdown! Kyron Williams, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he slides and covers up at the end. This is going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Murray looking to change the play here. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on fourth down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on third down, Baldwin. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Elijah Moore, the intended receiver. And it's third down. You look at this Arizona defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 36.
And the Rams, first down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now a handoff to Chandler. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Pass complete there in the clear. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. Here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Robinson is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. So he had a nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there. Don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The football going back over to Arizona now. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
He's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On play action, it's Murray. And he's got his man on the out route. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 33.
First down.
Really an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Marvin Harrison Jr., his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cardinals are back within a score. Extra point by Ryan. Up and good, and that'll make our score 14-7. So Riley now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
They're on the 27-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that third consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Ready, set.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Ready, set, go.
They'll give to Williams, running right. Shoves him aside. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
52 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises. He's running with terrific ability right now.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle, but give him credit. He tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Ready. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. To throw, it's Murray. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? You need that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
Here's Murray. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Arizona. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's Kyron Williams running out for another possession. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
42-yard line.
Ready, ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Robinson. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 36 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Pass the 60. Pass the 20.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to take this one in for the Rams touchdown. Kyron Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Rams go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 21-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was capped off by the Kyron Williams touchdown run. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
The Cardinals take
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out. Well, that wasn't a completion, but it wasn't a sack either. So the good takeaway, able to extend the life of the play. Normally you would think he'd just take off and run downfield. He was trying to find an open receiver, unable to do so.
Murray going to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Play action. Now it's Murray. That's complete to McBride. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Play fake. Murray able to get this one to McBride.
Murray's pass.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. And not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 15. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Goes right back to McBride. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. And here's Ryan Wright now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. A 45-yard punt with 4 there on the return. And come the offense as they take over. The Rams offense and running back Kyron Williams getting ready for their next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half.
Ready, set.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Marching, 18, go.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning.
Second and 6 at their 40.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second and 6.
60 vices, 60 vices.
Off play action. Baldwin. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 34-yard line. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
First and 10.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
That's a gain of 6.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Terrence Ferguson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take it the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless They can get something on the board here before intermission. In motion right is Wilson. Here's Murray. And a completion to Wilson. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. To throw is Murray. He sets to fire deep. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Murray keeps himself upright, but he can't get away forever, and there he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they... bury him for a big 9-yard loss. And here's Ryan Wright now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And it's taken in at the 9. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. The first couple of weeks of the regular season were wild, to say the least. What about week 3? Let's jump in. Our tour around the NFL starts now. At Mile High, the Broncos at home for an AFC West tilt against Kansas City. And this is Pat Bryant, one of his 2 touchdown catches in the first half. The Broncos with an 11-point lead. It's now 21-10 at the half. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters, as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Well, carry here for the big tight end. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, Parker, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll get this out to about the 38-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Come on, ready.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harrison. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still first down.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
What? 2-2, what? 2-2.
Now Murray off play action. He'll get that complete to Harrison. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
Murray now to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
And the Cardinal first down.
Murray now. A short one here, caught by McBride. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way, work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Murray. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll run with Chubb. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Cardinals are able to cut into that deficit.
And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick.
And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. 14 yards that time and a first down on the keeper.
First play of the drive, a first down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Chung.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again. His nightmare afternoon continues. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Operating from the gun, Murray.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. Murray. Caught. It's Wilson. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
Chad Wyland on for the Arizona field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in...
Williams loses the football. And the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
So potentially a turning point here in the third quarter as that swings the door back open just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines. Tackle him. Second guy in. Tackle the ball.
And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
First play of the drive. Excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
Murray going to fire one out wide. 3 yards is the gain that time. Second and goal.
The goal of the wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there? Swarming to it and not allowing that to happen. Did not let him get downfield.
Second down and goal. Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
Murray on the sneak. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's fourth down.
They gain nothing, and all they need are inches. Usually we put this on the offensive line, but sometimes it's the quarterback's fault as well on the sneak. You've got to get low and go.
Usually we talk about O-line. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, his third touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Cardinals take a chance, but they find pay dirt on fourth and goal. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a two-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd been playing it off.
Yeah, that's true. You've said that before. So here are the Rams to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Baldwin. Going to be taken in here by McCool. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 2.
At the 36-yard line.
Robinson up the middle.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
That's good for the Rams. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the counter, this is Robinson.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the fourth quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check out.
Robinson on a give right side.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
180 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Off the play fake. Baldwin. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Second and 10.
Looking to throw. Baldwin.
He's got the connection to Moore.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Cougar 19.
Back to the ground with Robinson.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Back to throw. Baldwin throwing middle, and it's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Davante Adams from 4 yards out.
And the Rams are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted off at the 30-yard line. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Throwing to start the drive. Murray toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Murray got a man, and he hits him in stride. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now Murray's got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Off play action. Baldwin. He finds his man, complete. It's Powers. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he is going to have a Rams first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Baldwin. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down at the 32-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gets him a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Drops this underneath for Chandler.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make...
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Kendall Ford. And the Cards are right back in this football game. Holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Now an option play on second down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. They set up the screen to Chubb. He's across midfield. And down right around the 37th. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Here's Murray. Pass complete there to Harrison. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A gain of 13 yards.
Again, they'll throw with Murray.
Arizona.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Here comes second down.
Murray going to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go.
They're going for it. Hits Murray.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
It's a turnover on downs.
Get ready.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
Brings up second and a yard.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Hand off now to Robinson.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Kyler Murray now in the Cardinal offense. Down by 12. A little over 50 seconds remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Murray.
Murray's pass. Complete.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
On the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 42.
And they'll get up and spike it right at 40 seconds to go.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
They'll run for it. Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
This is 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Cardinal first down.
And they're down to 17 seconds now here after the spike.
Here's 2nd down.
Operating from the gun. Murray. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball play. By the offense, but here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams